We are the nerds. We are the nerds of the apocalypse.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Xbox E3 briefing. The
That's
briefing.
Right. Get it right.
The Xbox E3 briefing 2019 after show. So we just finished it. It just ended. So thank you guys so much for watching with us. And we're going to break down exactly what the hell happened. So nothing. It sucked. End of story. Bye, guys. Have a good night.
It sucked. That showed a lot of good new games.
I was kidding. So yeah, the first game that's being shown right now is Outer Worlds. It's from the creators of another well-known game that's out right now that someone fucked up. Was it Fallout? No, not Fallout. That was always Bethesda.
Well, Obsidian made Fallout New Vegas.
That's what it was. This is the developers of New Vegas.
They made Fallout New Vegas. They made KOTOR 2. There's something else Obsidian did that was big. I can't remember. But those are the two that stand out for me.
Yeah. So yeah, Outer Worlds coming out this year, October 25th. We'll definitely probably hear much more about it because it's at E3. But yeah, we first saw that. Oh my God, when did we first see Outer Worlds? It wasn't E3 last year, was it?
Yeah, it was.
God, E3 last year feels like yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
It just like wow.
Yeah, it really does.
And of course, the next one coming up is from Ninja Theory, who brought us some amazing games, especially Hellblade is still being talked about right now. And this is their new game, that's Bleeding Edge. The alpha starts on June 27th. What did you guys think of Bleeding Edge?
Well, Bleeding Edge, it looks like it's Microsoft's jump in the competitive multiplayer arena. You know, it's almost like a carbon copy of, oh my God, I don't know why the name slipped my head right now. What's the Blizzard game?
Overwatch.
Yeah, it's almost like a carbon copy of Overwatch, isn't it? Like, that's what it seemed like to me anyway. Same exact thing. Like if you didn't, you could have told me that this was the announcements for new characters for Overwatch, and I would have totally been none the wiser. Yes, none the wiser. Sorry.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's obvious. I only watched this for one part, Borderlands 2 and 3 stuff, and Battletoads. It looked alright. Arwen just thought video games. Yeah.
That's right. No, I mean it's really what they did. They just showed off a bunch of new games, and not everything got leaked. So a lot of stuff got leaked, not everything.
What was missing?
No, from the leaks. Like what they show? There's a bunch of stuff they showed that didn't get leaked. Is what I mean. Like Bleeding Edge.
I don't know what that even means. You mean actually that weren't leaked? So it's a brand new game. That's
stuff,
yes. Okay. I got you now. Weird, but I got you now. But yeah, this is it's 4v4 competitive. You're absolutely right. It's Microsoft's and Ninja Theory's way to jump into the esports scene, because this is definitely going to be an esports style because it's competitive. It's a 4v4 competitive. Technical alpha starts on June 27th. So if you want to join up, you just go over to find the website.
The closer somehow Keanu Reeves didn't get leaked. That is
how
shocking.
did that happen? How did they keep that under wraps?
That is very true. So the next game showed...
That's a big thing.
Next one they showed was Ori and the Will of the Wisp, which is the sequel to Ori and whatever the original game was called. I just think
the Blind Forest.
So I think we should call this Ori and the Will to Die.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ari and the Will of never gonna fucking play that game in her whole life.
So Ori Will of the Wisp will be coming out February 11th next year on 2020. Next one they showed was Minecraft Dungeon. 4-op co-op, and it's going to be 4-op local as well. It's online and local. I also hear me. Can someone turn their stream off?
That's not me.
Or did this
yeah, it's probably me. Sorry.
Damn it, Denny. Damn it.
I know he switched to headphones. But yeah, so Minecraft Dungeon. This is now. I have never been a Minecraft fan. I have given it major props for being such a low-tech game, but blown up to major proportions that folks just create whatever their heart's content. I think every child is I give Minecraft the benefit of the doubt that if you want to ever become an engineer, look at what these people in Minecraft are able to create. So I think someone actually recreated the entire Ocarina of Time on Minecraft. And that in and of itself is an amazing feat. And now we actually have Minecraft Dungeon that will give us an RPG element to it. And it's, like I said, it's 4-op co-op on local and online, and I'll play it.
It'll be good. I'll play. I mean, because Ari's definitely gonna want us all to play it, so we'll play it.
Yep.
I thought it was a pretty good looking thing. Like I was saying, it looks like they crossed over Minecraft and Diablo. So having a dungeon crawler in that style, it looks pretty cool. I'm down with it.
Yeah. Next one was, of course, Jedi: The Fallen Order, coming out this year in November 15th.
It'll be good. I'm excited for that.
Saw a little bit of some. We saw not a lot. We saw some new footage, which is basically like the beginning of that storyline that we saw from the 14-minute gameplay video of him actually taking down. What's that called? An at? No, that's not the at. That has the 2 legs. What's the 4 legs?
Right, that's the ATST.
ATST. With a beard, he looks so old. Aww. And so he took down the ATST, and then it led us into Forrest Whitaker's character, whose name is
Saw Gerrera.
And just popping up, I was like, "Who the fuck are you?" So
yeah. So what the new Disney canon has done, right, is they've made like this whole section of the Rebel Alliance. It's like Saw Gerrera's rebels, and they're like a lot more ruthless. But they tell a lot of their new stories through the Saw Gerrera story. So, like, it's like, this stuff is happening too, you know? So that's why Saw Gerrera shows up in a lot of stuff. He's been in the Clone Wars, he's been in Rebels, and some books, and now he's in this, which was crazy to see. It's very cool.
Rogue One, don't forget Rogue One.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. Yeah, he was introduced in Rogue One.
that's right.
Well, no, actually, I guess he was introduced in Clone Wars as, like, a child. Well, a young man, rather.
I don't remember seeing him in Clone Wars, but I plan on watching through that again.
Love to send you the episode, but yeah.
I'll say this though, because I know me and Mike were doing the EA conference yesterday.
Yeah, talk about it.
Yeah, and like, so for me, watching the EA stuff, I was very underwhelmed by what I saw. I don't know, it just, like I said, maybe it was because of the fact that EA isn't very trustworthy when it comes to Star Wars titles. And so my bar was set super low or something, I'm not sure. But yesterday, I was just like, okay, it looks cool, but it's like, whatever, it didn't hype me up. Whereas today, the trailer they showed actually, like, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed watching that stuff. And I don't know if it was because, like, yesterday's stuff that they did, they're like, oh yeah, we've got a veteran player of this playing through the demo for you today on our stream. And I'm like watching it, and I'm like, this dude is getting hurt constantly and like not dodging like he should, just playing like trash. So that was kind of my thing yesterday, is like the demo was underwhelming and the guy playing it was garbage. So it wasn't, it wasn't doing it for me. But today's trailer was a lot better.
Because it was a trailer and not actually someone playing the game, which even a veteran player, and again, that's honestly, in my opinion, that's a little bit too much of nitpicking, because yes, it's a veteran player, but at the same time, it's a demo. So if I'm literally watching someone, of course I watch on Twitch, it's a beautiful place, by the way. If you're watching on Twitch and watching someone actually go through it and not get hurt, it's a little underwhelming. Playing the game, you expect it, but as a demo, you need to understand, like, if he did not get hit, we wouldn't have known about the stim pack that BBD did. So the demo actually did what it needed to do. You need to see yourself get hurt. You need to see these things.
And that could have happened at one point, but then, like, there was one point where he, like, got into the critical health stage and just fighting one guy. You know?
I mean, no one's perfect.
So, no, but I mean, I don't know. I was just like, really? I don't know.
Well, I'm hyped for it. I'm also a Star Wars fanboy, so it looks very much like Force Unleashed. I think it's going to follow a lot along with that kind of gameplay style, which is fine. I'm just excited to get more story from from the wars.
From the wars.
That's
And
right.
and this video game is canon. This is
Yes, exactly.
So this is, will we see Cal in episode 9?
Yeah, I don't know, man. That'd be interesting. To say the least.
Next game that they showed for the horror fans out there, surprisingly, a Blair Witch game.
Yeah, Beth was super hyped for that one.
You know, I thought about it afterwards, and
I'll see your arm in a second.
it's not that surprising. You know what I mean? Like at first I was like, what? Then I was like, man, horror games are like really in right now. So like to use that franchise to make one, it's not that super surprising. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but I will probably play that and stream it. Just I don't know, because it'd be fun.
All I know is like if there be one mention of a map, it's like, where's the map? It's like, I'm out.
Did you guys have any idea that there was a Blair Witch game in the making or anything?
No, I had no idea.
I can't. If I did, I can't remember it. But yeah, this was a complete shocker.
Yeah, that one caught me way off guard. Like I was first thinking Dead by Daylight, and but no, Blair Witch didn't even come across until the very end where you saw the dude in the corner. Then I was like, huh, Blair Witch? And then they zoom out and you see the symbol.
Yeah.
My first thought was they were ripping off Blair Witch. I was like, that's already happened in the Blair Witch Project
really
movie.
funny.
Come on.
And then so Blair Witch will be coming out in August 30th. So it's only a couple of months away, so that's pretty awesome. Next, of course, is what's showing on screen now is Cyberpunk 2077, which
Fuck,
I don't.
this game
Dude,
right
it looks
now.
so good.
And honestly, at this point, I don't give a fuck about anything else. Keanu fucking Reeves.
Yeah,
It looks like
kidding,
he's
right.
It looks like he's gonna be like your mentor character through the game, right? Like he's like you'll start off uber powerful and then like you get wrecked. And then
Yeah.
you gotta like build yourself back up. That's what it looks like is gonna happen. And Keanu's like, get the fuck up out the trash. Let's go.
Do you know I have a pet dog?
Yeah.
I like dogs.
Yeah, just make sure you don't kill it.
Yeah, this is coming from CD Projekt Red. That's been years in the making, and I think they have done so far. Even this being a cinematic, I think it's an in-game cinematic. It's looking really good, and Cyber Bleeps of 2077.
That's right. That's right. Arwen said Keanu Reeves Cyberpunk or John Bernthal Breakpoint. Definitely Keanu Reeves Cyberpunk. Like
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, Breakpoint looks really good, but it like didn't.
I think it's definitely going to be the fight to get the Video Game Awards Best Actor in a
Yeah,
Video
for
Game.
sure.
That's going to be a hard one, because I think John's going to do a fantastic job in Breakpoint too. But it also depends on how much we see John Bernthal in Breakpoint, because I think you guys are right. Keanu Reeves is going to be that mentor character, and we're going to probably see a lot of him in this game.
Yeah.
And everyone else is right too. How did they keep this a secret for so long?
I don't know. I ain't mad about it though.
No, neither am I.
Oh no, I'm not mad about it. It's really cool when you can be watching something like we all knew Cyberpunk was coming around, but like none of us had any idea that they were gonna pop Keanu Reeves out at the last second. So
I know,
having
right?
something that hidden that no one knows about and then it hits you is really cool. So that was awesome. I like that.
DST here. Keanu Reeves in everything this year. John Wick, this game, Toy Story, Always Be My Maybe, which is a very funny movie, and now this.
Hold on 1 second, DST. 1 fucking second. You forgot to mention one most important movie that's been announced this week or this year that includes Keanu Reeves.
Well,
you forgot one.
Well, it's not
most
coming out
important.
this year.
Oh.
I mean, he's working on it, sure.
Oh man.
You guys have no idea how hyped I am for fucking Bill and Ted 3.
I know. They even have
It's gonna
their
be really
daughters.
cool.
They have daughters.
And they're perfect. Someone showed a picture of them side by side, and I was like, "Boing!" Sorry.
So Cyberpunk also got a date, and it's going to be April 16th, 2020.
Which I do want to say
Yeah,
this.
buddy.
Like, I know Sony hasn't announced a release date of the PlayStation 5, but it's fair to say that both the PS5 and the Xbox Scarlet won't be out until holiday 2020, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's fair to say. So now, like, everybody's like, oh, it's not coming out till next gen. This is like, that confirms it as a this gen game, without a doubt.
Yep.
There he is. Keanu on the
Jesus.
screen right now.
Oh my god, that's like the biggest fucking pop. Like, my god. I'm sorry, I'm watching the video because it's fucking Keanu Reeves.
I know, it's good.
And let's understand,
What's funny is he still seems like, you know, I don't know. It's just.
can we believe that this is the
really
same?
excited about it. It's cool.
It's unbelievable. This is the guy from Bill and Ted 1 and 2. This is the guy from Speed.
Who's got a bigger Hollywood comeback story? Keanu Reeves or Robert Downey Jr.? Like,
Okay, I'm still gonna go with Robert because Robert actually like did drugs back in the day. Like he did some bad shit.
Oh yeah, I mean he was ruined before they signed him up for Iron Man.
Well, remember it was Kiss Kiss Bang Bang that brought him back. Which is still a weird ass movie to begin with, but it was a really good movie. But anyways, next one that they showed was Spiritfarer. Now I give Spiritfarer a mention on this because it looked absolutely gorgeous. The animation for it was really, really polished, and I have no idea what this game's about.
I think this is the one I didn't see.
Probably because the next one was Battletoads.
Yeah, I missed that too. I missed
Yeah.
Battletoads.
You missed Battletoads.
Shit, I don't know. The animation for Battletoads was I don't know. It looked like they were trying to cheese up Battletoads.
That's exactly what they did.
I'm gonna go look right now.
Okay, you go look. We're gonna talk about Battletoads while you're talking about it. I would skip to Battletoads for the video, but again, Keanu Reeves. But Battletoads, you're
Which
exactly
at this point is better than Battletoads. So
not basically. I will agree. Battletoads, we all remember. We all grew up with it. It was like it actually had the animation at that time had definition. But this animation for Battletoads is exactly what this era of animation is, and it's not definitive. It's here's the body, here's the lines, here's their face, and they're done.
They still could have gone the same or a similar animation style to what they had before, and it's like, you know, I had mentioned that to Beth when it came on the screen about how I wasn't feeling the animation. She's like, well, they're making it for the kids now. And I'm like, no, this is for the fucking adults. We rock this shit out as kids. This is
fine.
for us.
This is just like Castle Crashers and stuff. Like this is fine, dude. Like it's stylized.
You're not hearing what I'm saying though. It's the deviation from what it was before that I have an issue with. Not necessarily the particular art style itself. It's the deviation from what it was.
I think it's fine, but that's just, I guess, it's sorry.
I mean, I have an issue with the animation as well, and I'm watching it now again. It's on stream.
Yeah,
but
dude, like that. It's like stylized. Like it's I don't know.
Because again, I like the animation from back in the day where it was the animation and characterization was definitive. This is not definitive. This is less defined, but it still shows what the character is and what they look like. I'm not wanting to say lazier at all, but it just feels less than what we had before.
I think you guys are nitpicking it. This is my opinion.
Did you watch Battletoads back in the day?
It's going to be a bad game.
Yeah, I used to play Battletoads.
I mean, it could still be a fantastic game and still keep the Battletoads feel as far as the game goes. I'm just commenting on the art style.
Yeah, that's all. The art style it's a gripe, but it's not anything game breaking to me.
And it could just be one of those things where it's like, just because it's new and not used to it. I mean, look at the flack that Wind Waker got when they first announced Wind Waker. I mean, nobody wanted to see Zelda in the cell shading stuff, and now time has gone by, and it's, you know, one of the favorite Zelda games of many people.
Mm-hmm. So, last thing about Battletoads, no release date on it yet, but it was going to be 3-player local co-op. It said local, but it didn't really mention anything about online. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be online with it. This game that's on screen right now is RPG Time: Legend of Right. Let's take a moment to... This game has so much going on. There's cell shaded, there's pencil, there's 3D. Like there was a lot going on in that trailer that I don't know what to even think of it as. That was insane.
Yeah, they just showed the trailer for it, and like they didn't like kind of break it down at all for us. So
They didn't, because it's just, yeah, I mean, it's just a trailer. It's like,
It's teaser,
God forbid they give us a developer. It's like, let me break you down for you guys. It's like, yeah, please. So now they're going through all their indie games of Xbox, going all through it. This nice little thing. The one thing I definitely took a note from this, and it was only the one thing that really got me, was the Lord of the Rings living card game. They went Hearthstone with it. It is Hearthstone.
Yeah.
It is what's the Gwent from Witcher. It's basically just a card. It's the story and everything is in a card game form, and I'm not sure how I feel about that.
bro, I missed all this.
Man, apparently you changing that diaper took a long time.
I know, man. Well, I had to wake him up and find something to do so we could finish.
And Secret Neighbor, I think, is a continuation from... Yeah, there it is, right there. There it is. Like, I don't know what to do with that thought process of, it's like, I'm going to play Aragorn, or whoever his name is. I'm going to play Legolas. Legolas, shoot an arrow. Sorry, I'm in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Too. But, the total awesome battle simulator is going to Xbox now. So Chris the Asian has been
I know, right?
demanding us to play that damn game.
Damn, DSC said Stevie B missed a diaper load of content.
Ah!
Got him.
From Wrath, the best thing about the Battletoads reveal was the motorbike part. PTSD indeed. That was never. Oh God, never going through that again. Or I'm going to. Can I play it?
I know about it, as you is.
So we have Sarah here on screen now. She's talking about the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. I'm actually going to pass this over to Stevie B, because Stevie B, if you guys didn't know, he is a professional. He took all the notes and knows a lot about this.
Is that what I did?
That's exactly what you did, because that's what I did. And so I'll let you go off of your notes and give us the breakdown of the Xbox Game Pass that they're talking about.
I was with Obi at the time, but no, I think I got the gist of it. So the gist of it, right, is you get the Game Pass on the Xbox, you got the Game Pass on the PC, and you have Xbox Live, right? So you have to pay to play Xbox Live, and you're gonna have to pay for Game Pass. Those are two separate things, right? And then the PC one is going to be separate as well. But it looks like they're bundling all three of those things: your Xbox Live account, your Xbox Game Pass for the PC, and your Xbox Game Pass for the Xbox, all for $14.99 a month. Which, in my opinion, with the amount of games that they have on both, is a really good price. Considering the fact that if you go month to month with just Xbox Live, it's $10. So
now I have a feeling though that they're probably not going to have get it for a year and have it a lot cheaper or anything like that. I think if you get the bundle like that together, that's probably going to have to be a month to month thing.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt. Yeah, they're becoming a subscription fee, right? It's gonna be $15 a month to get all these games on your fucking Xbox.
Right, just no multi-month discount is what I'm saying. Yeah.
So how do I get this?
You can sign up right now for $1.
Yeah, so I'm actually on the Xbox. I'm on the Microsoft Store. How do I get to the Xbox?
I actually saw the link originally on Cheap Ass Gamer. That site. So hold on, I'll link it in Twitch chat. Hold on a second. I'll find it.
Here it is. Xbox Game Pass for PC beta. I should have just fucking looked. Okay.
Oh well. Okay. So damn, Amazon's already got it out. Amazon's already got Xbox Game Pass Ultimate 3-month digital code for $20.
And that's a 3-month?
Yeah.
How the hell are they doing that?
It's just it's just a card. It's just a card.
No, this is a buy digital.
Digital code. Yeah. So Xbox Game Pass for PC beta is right here. Unlimited access to over 100 highly quality. Join for $5 a month during beta with games added all the time. So I can just download the app. And I'm just going to go ahead and download the app.
So I'll probably sign up for this tonight just to try it out and report back.
No, you won't.
Yeah, you don't think I will? Well, I mean, I'm balls deep in Final Fantasy 14, so I don't know. But yeah. But if they announce Final Fantasy 14 for the Xbox at the Square Enix conference, which they probably won't, but if they do.
Oh, it has. Yeah, okay, so it basically says update the Xbox app, which I don't even think I have. I didn't think I had. Oh, there it is. There's the kicker. There's the kicker right there. You need to update to the latest version of Windows 10, which is the 1903 that just came out.
Oh, yeah. I think I have that. I don't know if I have that. I might have that. I mean, I generally do the updates, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, so the May update was 1809. I'm sorry, I think that was like the March or something. But yeah, the new May one is the 1903 that just came out. It brings an update to the light bar. It's some security stuff, which probably makes you more vulnerable. Sorry, my bad.
I mean, you're probably not wrong.
Anyways, I'll continue.
Xbox console companion. This is probably not one.
Yeah, I just went to the Microsoft store, went to games. It's right there in the link in the top right corner, and just gave me the Xbox installer, and boom, biggity bam, got to update my Windows, which I'm not going to do.
Biggity bam. Sorry.
So about the Ultimate, did you give us the price for the Ultimate?
$14.99.
$14.99 for the Ultimate.
I did talk about that. Which with it including Xbox Live, for it to be on the PC and the Xbox is a good deal. My opinion is a good deal.
Well, technically, I mean,
yeah, it's a really good deal.
Yeah, you are. Well, okay, so on the Xbox console, how much is Xbox Live Gold a month?
If you get it month to month, it's $9.99.
It's $9.99 a month on Xbox.
Right, but you can get it for $60 for the year, and then ends up being like, I don't know, like $8 a month or some shit like that. So.
Yeah, I think you're right. So how much is the Game Pass on console? Which Game Pass and Gold is separate, right?
Right. Game Pass is $5.
So you got 5, you got 8.
No, 10. I'm sorry. No. Take it back. Game Pass is $10 a month.
So Game Pass is 10. I'm gonna go with the year because even on PSN I buy the year because fuck the month to month. So we'll go with the 8. So you got 10, you got 8. That's 18 already, and then it's another 10 on top of just the Game Pass for PC. So ultimately, yes, the $15 is going to be worth your fucking money, and especially for me because now that it's actually on PC. And again, I don't really have many Xbox games or really want to play Xbox games. The only thing I really play on Xbox is probably Rock Band.
That's right. DST asks, do you need a Xbox to get the Xbox Game Pass for PC? That answer is no, you do not. That's one of the benefits of this new thing that they're doing, is that you get the Game Pass for the PC and you just start downloading the games. Yeah, and there's a lot of them. Now, I don't know if the PC library is different from the console library. It probably is. But it's guaranteed that all the Xbox exclusives that run on PC will all be there. Things like Gears 4, the Tomb Raiders that are on there, things like that. So I know Tomb Raiders on Xbox exclusive, but anything that currently works on the PC that's in the Game Pass will all be there. So.
Yep, and so yeah, and again, if you are a PC player and you don't have Xbox, you now have it, and you can get it for $10 a month. Because again, like Stevie B said, it's a separate price. Now, if you are a Xbox and PC person, and even on Xbox, I don't really use Gold because my Xbox is down, and you need Gold to play everything. You just get to $15 a month, and you're solid as a console PC player. You're good.
Right.
Now I know the Game Pass probably isn't, but I wonder if I can actually log. No, I can't log into my Xbox through my PC. Sorry, because I play DC Universe Online and Xbox is its own server. So I was like, "Ooh, I can play the Xbox server on my PC. That'll be great."
Well, I mean, I mean, it depends.
I really don't think it's on the Game Pass.
If DCO ever ends up on Game Pass, then I guess the answer is yes. I don't know.
Yeah, that's where it gets funky. But I guess it's where crossplay really comes into play at that point. But I don't know. That will be something I would definitely throw to my developers, and they'll probably throw it to other people and come back with we don't know. But anyways, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, $14.99. You get it for the Game Pass for the console. You get the Xbox Live Gold, and you also get the Xbox Game Pass for PC. And that's $15 a month. I think that's a damn well good deal.
I mean, it's a great deal. It's also, I don't know, like, it's also one of those things where, like, if you only play one game for like the year, then it's not a good deal. But like, but if you want to try out a bunch of different things, you can. And there's a lot of games in Game Pass, and everything that Microsoft puts out as an exclusive, everything you saw that's like Microsoft original, that'll all come day one to Game Pass, and you don't have to buy it. So that's good too. Like Game Pass, and if the game is crap, it's good because like Crackdown 3, you didn't have to buy that to find out it was crap. You just logged it in, played a Game Pass, and played it, and we're like, all right.
That's kind of why I kind of use for EA Access.
Exactly. It's just like that.
So the game being shown right here is Flight Simulator, which Microsoft really adores. So if you like flight simulation, this is your thing. And if you want to crash into the Space Needle, you can.
Yeah, but will it blow up?
I don't know. I think you will. I think you'll see some engine failure on your plane. I tell you that.
Okay. And Flight Simulator will also be on Game Pass at launch, and my guess would be on the PC as well.
And
Yeah, it looks good.
It looks really pretty, and I know my friend or our friend Brandon. He does a lot of racing. He has a whole setup, racing steel wheel and everything. The Xbox Flight Simulator. I really wish I could they start making those sticks again. And I know it's only specifically for this one game. Back in the day, it also worked for the Ace Combat games too. But I'd really rather have that nice flight controller to actually get that real simulation feel, you know?
Wow, that's a really long link. I wasn't expecting that to come to you like that, you guys. I'm sorry, but
Jesus Christ!
I'm sorry. That's the link to the $1 Game Pass. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. But if you guys want to try out Ultimate, yeah, I'm really sorry. DSD, if you want to try out the Ultimate Game Pass, that's $1 right there. So you can try it out for $8.
So yeah, so it is $1 right now, but it's going to be $15 afterwards. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Right now it's just they're giving you the tip, and they want you to enjoy the tip before they shove it all in you. That's what's going on right now.
So graphic.
I'm sorry. That was graphic after I said it. My bad. I'm sorry.
So graphic. So the next game being shown right now is Age of Empires 2, which is getting the 4K resolution. It's getting a new campaign, The Last of Khans, Definitive Edition. Age of Empires 2. Enjoy it.
DST said, can I buy for a year 12? No.
No,
that's not how that works. This is a tease, as I just described earlier.
That's not what you described.
Yes. So it's just a tease, and then they want you to start paying $15 a month DST.
Next game shown here is Wastelands 3, which
never played the previous Wastelands, but this looks good. I like this type of gameplay. It looks like the XCOM kind of gameplay. So.
But you know, out the fucking norm, yeah. Yeah, welcome to Colorado Spree. I don't remember Colorado being like this. Maybe, we only have one person who's really been to Colorado. We should ask Showtime. Showtime, is Colorado like this?
Yes. Ralph Prime said, now remember for D, it's going to be like $25 a month. Why would it be $25 a month for D?
He's in Canada.
Oh, shit. Okay.
The exchange rate, bruh. The exchange rate.
But wouldn't it even out, though? Doesn't it, like, even out?
About 20-ish. According to D, it's about 20-ish.
My bad, DSD. So.
Yeah, he gets effed. So the next game talk about is Psychonauts 2. So Double Fine Games is now part of the Xbox Game Studios. Major props to them. Major good budgeting. I think I do want to see Double Fine do an Excel video game. How about y'all?
Yes. I'd like to see what kind of calculations they could come up with.
Psychonauts 2. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Denny.
I was just gonna say, I'm just looking for them to do another Brutal Legends. That's all I care about. Psychonauts can shove it. Give me Brutal Legend.
All right, you heard him, Tim. Now we just need to go on Twitter. Tim of Legend on Twitter. It's like, where's Brutal Legends 2, bruh? Jack Black needs work.
Yes, he does. He's got that hot YouTube channel right now, though.
He does have a hot YouTube channel. I'm going to skip over a little bit to talk about the next game, which is Lego Star Wars. All 9 movies in one game.
That's
a fucking ambition, bro. Like, I'm about it, but fuck, you know, like, okay.
And that's what gets me a little bit, is that it's all nine films, one new game. So how new can we make the original stuff? Like, is it just going to be the originals are just going to be remade, or they're introducing like a whole new story to it?
They'll probably.
I'm pretty sure the old stuff's going to be pretty much the old stuff, like the like main area before you go into each mission, the like cantina area and stuff. They'll probably change that since they have to account for 9 movies instead of 6. Yeah. But I have a feeling that the levels themselves are actually going to be the same.
Okay.
But, you know, that does raise a good question, because they did a just straight up Force Awakens, Lego Force Awakens.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a full game just for the one movie. You know, they didn't just have the 6 missions or whatever. It was like a whole thing. So I don't know if they're planning on changing that or shrinking it down at all. So I guess that they might be redoing everything. I don't know.
So next game here is honestly something that I didn't expect it here, and that's why I was like, immediately right now the Dragon Ball games are like you're looking at Xenoverse. We all thought it was gonna be Xenoverse 3, but in fact it was actually the title that was announced a couple months ago. It was Dragon Ball Project Z, and it's officially called Kakarot.
Yeah.
So if you loved watching Dragon Ball Z and you want to go through all that garbage again, here's it again. But this is actually what I guess the official title of it is Project Z Action RPG. I guess it's really officially being called Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. So it's an RPG of playing as Goku, going through ever since the Saiyan saga. I'm guessing all the way through the Frieza saga. It might just be stopping there. Not much information has really been given because we're just going based off of the trailer that we just saw. That was the world premiere trailer, honestly. I love Dragon Ball, but for the love of God, I'm tired of seeing Dragon Ball Z. And thank you, Xenoverse, for at least changing it up a little bit with a new story and blending everything together. But holy crap, just... Duh. Like, I'm done with Z. Give me Dragon Ball. If we're gonna do an action RPG, give me the original Dragon Ball from Bulma meeting him all the way to Roshi destroying the mountains. I'm going very weeb. I'm sorry. Next game is
getting out of lock control, buddy.
The next game that's being shown here is called 12 Minutes. It's an interactive thriller. Now, I really could have sworn we saw this last year, because it just seems so familiar, but it's basically you have 12 minutes to solve whatever the fuck is going on before this guy comes busting in, and it's like, what's going on here? So I'm not sure, it's Groundhog's Day, it's a time loop. I'm not sure how long we're going to be able to sustain ourselves in this.
I do think I vaguely remember it, to be fair.
Like, as soon as I saw him sitting down, I'm like, wait, this is going to be a guy going to the door, and this is like a time loop thing. I remember, because I specifically remember my friend Christina and I were talking about time loop shit last year. It's like, I think it was this game, because time loops suck. Next game, talk about, well, I'm just going to mention it. Way of the Woods. You're playing a deer, trying to find the woods. I'm guessing you're in downtown Japan. I got nothing. Apparently it's coming out in 2020 for real this time. So I guess the production got pushed back.
For real this time.
Gears of War. or is it Gears War? War of Gears? What's it called? Oh, well, he can't answer. Gears of War 5 coming out on September 10th this year. You'll get a 4-day early access to it if you buy the Ultimate Edition of Gear Wars 5, or if you have the Game Pass. They're doing some testing later through the summer, so in July.
I don't mean to interrupt. I just want to correct you. It looked like you have to have the Ultimate Game Pass, not just Game Pass.
Oh, I thought it meant the Ultimate Edition and then the Game Pass.
No, I think you had to have you can't just have Game Pass. You have to have like the Ultimate, the $14.99 a month thing.
Well, that seems a very weird restriction.
Yeah.
To say the least on that.
They made it a point to emphasize the Ultimate, so that's why I just want to bring it up.
Yeah, that seems kind of weird. But on July 17th, they're going to do a test of the multiplayer for Gears of War. And then in August at Gamescom, they're going to be testing and showing off the Horde mode. And then maybe you guys knew this. What is Escape? It's a 3 co-op on the couch play. But is it like a separate game? Is it mobile? Like, what is this?
No, you're talking about the Gears of War 4, Gears of War 5 thing, right?
Escape.
Yeah, it's just a game mode.
Yeah, it's just a game mode.
Like Call of Duty
Okay.
has zombies, they have. This is just another game mode.
Okay. And yeah, they showed off Xavier Woods, AJ Styles, and Tyler Breeze playing it over on Mixer.com/Gears of War 5, or probably on the Xbox Mixer. But the one thing that really sold Stevie B, and sold a little bit of myself too,
I know, right?
is the Terminator Dark Fate character pack.
That's crazy, right?
You know, I wouldn't have thought. Even the robot in the trailer just looked, I don't know where the fuck I am.
Yeah.
He looked just as confused as we were.
What game is this?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess.
But everybody was wondering if the robot was going to be voiced by Arnold.
Oh my God.
I mean, if you want to sell Gears of War 5, there's nothing better. It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger's character comes in. It's like, these are not robots. This cute shit. But that character, that Terminator character pack, it better have some Sarah Connor in there too, right?
Probably not. I think
probably
it's gonna be the Terminator skin.
Womp womp. And then let me actually skip to that part. And let's actually I'll turn the sound on so we can actually show folks
competitive game type, arcade. And plant the button.
Yeah. Oh no, that's the escape
Everything.
part. Fuck escape.
From right here in the hot.
There we go. So this is the Terminator.
Well, no, they're doing the thing where they go underground. Is that what they're doing?
Yeah, I skipped it a little bit.
Okay.
Pre-order or play Gears of 5 with the Xbox Game Pass. Hold on, let me go back. Because they actually talked about it. Okay, so yeah, so Xbox Game Pass by September 16th and get the Terminator Dark Fate character pack. So pre-order or play Gears of War 5 with Game Pass by September. So you basically have 6 days. You have 6 days. That first week, you need to either basically pre-order it before the game comes out or play it with the Game Pass in that first week to get the character pack for free. Which, giving me a character pack for free, thank you.
I know, right?
Like, he looked like super fucking confused. He just looked really, really fucking confused. It was great. The next thing, and I definitely want to show, make sure the video showed this, was the brand new Elite controller for Xbox.
Yeah, I still couldn't find how much that shit was though.
Doesn't it show how much like the pre-order is?
Yeah, it wasn't up when I looked. Let me look again. Hold on.
Okay. Now, while he's looking that up, I have the Pro controller because I got it off a deal. Thanks AJ Schrag for going out of business. I really liked the Xbox Elite controller, but the problem with it that became into it was the fact that the grips, those rubber grips, the glue went off and it basically started peeling off, and it became really ugh.
So it comes out on November 4th.
Yeah,
for $179.99.
I mean it's pretty close to 200.
Cheaper than I expected.
Yeah, I mean, Denny guessed 200. That's about right. The fact that the controller is Bluetooth connectivity, I'm kind of like, What's it? And a detachable dock and 40 hours up to 40 hours for the charge. Woo! 30 new plays to play. Like Jesus Christ, guys. But the controller
that's a big ass battery. 40 hours on a charge.
Yeah. I mean, I'll think about when November comes around. I'll think about it.
I know. I don't know, man. Like
that's because I mean I got a basic Xbox controller for my PC gaming, and I'm doing pretty all right with it. The Elite controller, like I'm not doing anything different that makes it where I need to have this. You know, the short trigger hair stuff. Probably on Division 2 will probably seem pretty badass. I mean, they showed it with Gears of War 5, and it looked out pretty rad. But new controller coming out in November, $179.99. Make your choice. Next game shown here, Dying Light 2, coming out spring 2020. Continuation of the first one, and it looks like shit's still going to hell. So you don't even have to worry about the monsters, but you have to deal with the human disease that is Monsters 2. Everybody out for themselves. But you're Superman and Batman combined. But you have a plague inside you. You're diseased as well. He's definitely Batman. But because of the disease, he has the strength of Superman.
There's nothing wrong with that, right?
I don't think so. Arrow. I'm sorry, Arrow, not Batman. Sorry, we don't have the licensing for Batman's Arrow. Sorry. You're absolutely right, D. Sorry, that's Arrow. Next was honestly the complete shock, and probably why I'm going to get the Xbox Game Pass. The world premiere of Forza 4 Lego Speed Champions. That comes out this week.
This week?
It comes out this week.
Yeah.
It looks so good, dude. Like
I hate how well it looks.
I'm still torn, but and that it all explains why they had the car shadowed at the beginning of the thing when they brought the door up.
Yeah,
because you couldn't tell it was Lego until they turned the lights on.
Like even the Lego trucks just reeling them in. It's like, what the fuck is going on? And here comes a Lego McLaren. Everything is awesome. Okay, I'm actually gonna play it. I'm gonna turn the sound on.
Oh my god.
I love the fact that this is Lonely Island, and no one knows it's Lonely Island.
Yeah.
Because this is also the PG that Lonely Island can get. This is as PG as they're ever gonna get.
I know.
And I have a friend of mine, my friend David, who's in England. He's a huge Forza fan. June 13th. June 13th is when it drops. Yep, this Thursday. Holy crap! So we're bringing Legos into Forza 4. Coming this Thursday. And with Forza 4, it's especially on the Xbox, it is very geared towards you can like just jump in on races with other players around the world. It's very co-op, and I love how intuitive the UI is. The question is, with the Game Pass, will Forza 4 be crossplay?
Well, they kept saying that they were trying to turn everything into crossplay.
Yeah,
So,
I think it'd definitely be crossplay.
Because I'm telling you, it's like as soon as I get it, I'm gonna message my buddy David. It's like, David, we need to make some plans. And so either I need to stay up when you're awake in England, and we do some races. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna pick up a Lego and just go with it. But smooth Forza, I didn't think you could. That was a complete shock because I did not expect that. Gears Pop, new mobile game you can pre-order on the Apple and the Android stores. The Google stores, I'm sorry. The next one is State of Decay 2 Heartland. It's bringing 2 new stories, and apparently, oh shit.
You alright?
Yeah, I actually felt the floor shake because of the thunder that just happened.
Wow, really? That was thunder?
That was thunder. If you guys heard that.
oof. That's probably heading our direction, Stevie B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right about that.
And there's the dog. Come here, Darby. Come over here, buddy. I know. I felt that too, brother. Like, I'm glad I'm home now.
He's like, Trex! That's what he calls you.
So yeah, State of Decay, Heartland DLC, 2 new stories, 2 different paths to play them, and apparently it's available now. So if you are still playing State of Decay 2, I also want to ask why, but you know what? Fuck it, get Xbox Game Pass.
Well, the good thing is that you got Game Pass, so like you can fucking try it. Like that's the good thing about Game Pass is like you don't buy crappy games anymore, right? You get to just try it, and you're like, all right, this is just like EA Access, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I canceled my Origin subscription, and then I remembered that I never bought Anthem because I had the Origin subscription. It's like, oh, well, not resubbing for this. Next game, and this brought out some weeb in me. The announcement that Phantasy Star Online 2 is coming to Xbox. And it's coming out in spring of next year.
It's free to play.
Free to play, all the content. That's a lot of content, guys. That's a lot of fucking shit that Phantasy Star has done. And
It's going to be interesting to see how all that plays out in the free to play aspect. Like where you know there's going to be microtransactions in it, but where are they going to put those in at? Like, is it all going to be cosmetic type stuff, or is this going to be like a paywall for pay to win?
So for those who don't know, Phantasy Star Online 2 is actually out in the East. This is the first time the game is coming to the West. I like Phantasy Star Online 2 so much that I actually downloaded the game. This is about maybe like last year or so. I downloaded the game, and it is not in English whatsoever. There's a Reddit that transcribed what the UI did, and they translated it into English. And it's like, oh, I can play this then. I'm good. But it's like, no, you know what? I can't do this. I can't do it. Because it was just like, I could not understand the language. The UI was a little bit different. It was just so weird. But the marketplace for it did not actually have any of the pay-to-win stuff. And I'm thinking that this is just basically just going to be a direct port from the East coming to the West on this console. And I don't think the development team is going to change anything on the marketplace for that. And it's one of those things, like, I read about MMOs being pay to win, what their marketplace looks like, and Phantasy Star Online never really met up with that. And with the fact that it says cross-play, I think Phantasy Star Online is going to be coming to Sony. I honestly feel like it's going to be a perfect Switch game, too. I really think it will come to the Switch. But we'll have to actually probably go to Phantasy Star Online's website and actually find out. So let's actually... Fuck it. Phantasy Star... What? Shut! I'm super... I played Phantasy Star Online 1 on the GameCube, and that was my life. That was my life.
Extermination, that's how you fellas are enjoying your co-stream today. We're having a great time. We've been on since 4 o'clock, since or about 3:30, since the start of the Xbox. We're going to take a break here in a minute, and then come back for... What's the end of the one? What's the other one tonight?
It's Bethesda at 8:30.
Bethesda.
Let's see. I went to Jason Schreier's. Let's see. Just basically, IGN is just saying that it's coming to it's going to launch on Xbox One in 2020. So I'm not seeing much information about it coming to anything else. But I guess we'll have to wait to see. I can check Polygon. Yeah, it's probably just saying it's going to come to Xbox because it's going. That's where I meant crossplay. Windows PC and Xbox One.
Yeah.
Sega initially released Phantasy Star Online on PC in Japan and later ported the game to the mobile platforms, PlayStation 4, and Nintendo Switch. But PS2 has never come to stateside, unlike its Dreamcast predecessor. The game demoed at live events and all that stuff. So it could possibly be going into the other consoles, or to the other platforms. But one of the things that it states here is, like, in Phantasy Star Online 2, players become a member of a research expedition called ARCS. Yes! A fleet of interplanetary cruising ships researching a variety of planets. Players can embark on missions, quests, and play in groups of 12 players.
Wow. That's going to be good. Exterminator says that I'm taking a small break checking the YouTube E3 right now. Till IW shows me Modern Warfare. Enjoy the stream, fellas. Continue bringing the content. Thanks, Extermination.
Thanks, brother. Phantasy Star Online 2 coming out spring next year for PC and Xbox. Hopefully it comes to the other platforms. That's cool and everything, but fuck, I need to get that game. Next was a really pretty video, Crossfire X. No clue what the fuck's going on with it. Probably going to be the next hotness of CSGO. Probably making it the esports competitive, whatever, fire shooter game. But again, the video is playing right now. Watch it. It's very pretty. The next one was Tales of Arise, coming out 2020, so we have a new Tales of game. Sweet. And that's awesome that Xbox is getting it too.
Titty swords.
Yep.
Okay, we can go with that. That's accurate. That's very accurate. Wait, hold on. According to D, Fallout 76 is going free to play to Stadia with D2. He says Kappa, so I'm not gonna believe him. You can't give me a Kappa. I don't believe you then. Next one they showed, and we definitely need to talk about this, was Borderlands 3. They showed us a good gameplay. They showed us a good, not gameplay footage, but a good game trailer. And they also announced the Borderlands 2 DLC, which is out now. And
yeah, I actually just finished downloading it.
It is called Commander Lilith and the Fight for Sanctuary. I just got this email from 2K News, which is a very professional looking, and I've seen these, this is a very professional, what's the product announcement? It's a product announcement. It's very professional looking. I haven't seen these in a long time, but thank you, 2K. So let's hear. So this Borderlands 2 DLC is the connection between this game and to 3. So it is definitely going to be needing it. The Borderlands 2 and Borderlands Handsome Collection product owners will be able to download this DLC for free until July 8th. After that, it is going to be for $14.99 starting July 9th. Don't own Borderlands 2 yet? Good news. It's never been easier to get your hands on the legendary shooter because the Hanson Collection currently is available at little to no cost thanks to several ongoing promotions. Let's see here. Earlier today, the Hanson Collection joined the Xbox Game Pass. Boom diggity. PlayStation Plus subscribers can download the Hanson Collection for free until July 2nd. And then Borderlands Handsome Collection is currently available for 85% off on Xbox One and 97% off on Steam. Both promotions end on June 17th. 97%! God damn! Just give the game for free. Just give it away. Woo! That's a lot. It's Steam, so I expect these things. And then next game was Elden Ring. So this is coming from Software, and with the minds of I don't remember his first name, but I knew it was Miyazaki was the last name, and it's also coming from George R.R. Martin, who can't finish a book. So I feel like this game is not going to be finished either.
Stop.
Next,
I'll be right back.
No, you won't. Yeah, well, you want to be here for this because it's the Project X Cloud, which will be.
I'm just going to turn the light on. Hold on 1 second.
And they couldn't see you get up. You wearing pants? You're not wearing pants. You bare ass. Can't believe you. Nasty. I'm never sitting in that chair now. I'm never sitting in that chair. So Project X.
Side note, real quick, just to backtrack, I just double checked. It is showing for the Handsome Collection on Steam 97% off, but it's not just on the Handsome Collection itself. It's on the entire bundle with all separate DLC and all that stuff. So it's $150 value, and you're getting it for $4.50.
Good fucking okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts, dude.
Okay, sorry, I'm back now. What happened now? Sorry.
Go ahead and repeat yourself, Denny. Go ahead and repeat yourself.
So since Stevie B was a slack ass, so yes, the Handsome Collection is on sale on Steam at 97% off, but it's on the entire bundle, not just the Handsome Collection itself, but all the additional DLC and whatnot. So it's $150 value, and you're getting it for $4.50.
Jesus.
That's a lot of schloot.
Yeah, if you do not have Borderlands, this is the absolute perfect time to get it.
I mean, at this point, though, who fucking have Borderlands?
I think I got one, and I think I got two, but I don't have the Handsome Collection, so I might as fucking well, especially for $4.50. So the Project X Cloud, which is Microsoft's streaming service, basically. It's console streaming, and as far as he worded it, it's free. It's a free service. The X Cloud is free, and your console serves as the server.
That was one option. He was saying the free option is to use your own console at home as a server for it.
Okay.
But I'm sure you can pay to use their stuff and use their servers, alternatively, like if you have crappy internet at home, because you're going to have the upload speeds at home to be able to handle that kind of thing. So, I mean, if you do have rockin' internet at home, then yeah, you're good to go. Just set up your system for stream. But if not, then, you'll probably have to pay Microsoft for it.
Okay. And
still a lot of unanswered stuff with that, though. That's my thing. Like,
yeah, I was really hoping for a little more information about that, but as soon as he mentioned it, he mentioned that part about the server, and it's like, all right, let's talk about the new console. Wait, go back. Everybody behind me probably cheering, like, shut up, people, go back to the xCloud, fuck the Scarlet. But yes, so they really didn't talk anything really about the Scarlet. They talked about what the engineers have done to it, about the innovations that this thing is capable of. But Project Scarlet, not the final name, and it's coming out in holiday 2020.
Yeah, they just talked about the bomb ass processor it's going to have and the SSD drive they developed for it and stuff like.
Yeah, never before.
Yeah. So I mean, it's cool, but like, seeing is believing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. So what's it coming out in holiday 2020? I really think that next year E3 we will see Project Scarlet in its final form. Yeah. And I think at the same time we will see Sony dropping the PlayStation 5 at E3 as well. I mean, now from here today all the way to E3 next year, Sony could easily do their, hey, this is our PlayStation Live on YouTube. They could easily do their PlayStation Live video to show it off. But E3 next year is, in fact, going to start the new console wars.
Yeah, Sony doesn't have an E3 thing this year, but we're going to see something from Sony. Like, they're not going to consider it an E3 thing, but they're going to do something this week. They have to.
I want to say that Sony is at least there at E3, but they're there probably in a small capacity because the games that they already have announced, they have 2 more games, I think, coming out this year. 2 big AAA titles coming out this year, and then they're done. So, the one thing I definitely want to know, and I'm going to be looking at Kotaku, I'm going to be looking at IGN, I'm going to be looking at GameSpot. I want to know about if if the Iron Man PSVR game is actually at E3. That's what I want to have information on, is the Iron Man VR.
That looked really good.
Yeah, gonna pay $10 for it. It's only gonna last for 30 minutes, and then you're done.
Yeah, kind of like the Batman Arkham game. That was all of half an hour of gameplay.
God fucking damn it. Oh, it's okay. Hey, my weeb ass spent $10 on that One Piece treasure bullshit, and it was 2 missions, and you were done. It's like, this is it? And waste of $10. And then finally, the conference ended with their golden child, Halo. The new Halo title will launch with the Scarlet next year, and they gave us a little bit more of this, a little more of an insight on the story for Halo Infinite.
I mean, a little bit like there's like a broken Halo ring, and it's like we lost. But like I don't really get it still.
I never knew that's what Halo was called. Was because of the ring, or is that just?
No, that's the Halo ring. Yeah.
Well, what the fuck is a Halo ring?
That's I don't know what else to say. That's what it's called. The ring with like the vegetation and stuff on it. That's it. That's what a Halo. That's a Halo.
That's what the game has basically been around, was an actual was a literal Halo, which was basically just a colony.
Right.
Huh.
Yeah, that little circle thing you saw at the end there. That's Halo.
Never played. The only Halo experience I have is thanks to Red vs. Blue from Rooster Teeth. Thanks, guys. You're the best, Caboose! And yes, and we got to look at Halo Infinite, just a little bit of the story. Seeing I'm not sure if that was Master Chief or was just a soldier just floating in space.
No, that was definitely Master Chief. Not you talking about the guy at the cockpit?
No, I'm talking about the actual guy.
No,
suit.
yeah, that's definitely Master Chief. He called him Chief at one point.
I mean, I thought it was just like a nickname. It's like, hey, buddy. It's like
no, he's referring to Master Chief.
Sparky, I gotta tell you something.
I haven't played a Halo game in forever, since Halo 2. I played the first and the second, but so yeah, is he a cyborg or something, or a robot? Did that come out in a future game or something, or
I take it
a
guess
game after that?
Because there's no human in that normal ass suit that's going to survive unless that suit is completely technologically advanced. And it's like, how long has he been out there, and what's going on?
Yeah.
I mean, could he have just been passed out, drifting in space long enough for the battle where he was at to happen, and that's why he didn't know all that went on? Or was it a long time?
I don't know. That's a lot more questions than answers. Because I wish I knew. I wish I knew. Because again, Tyrion grew a beard through that time. And so time has passed thanks to the beard technology. But yeah, we don't know how long he's been out there floating in space. But that's it. That's the Microsoft conference.
Sure.
They win because they had Keanu. So that's
Keanu
it
for the win. Exactly.
If anything, Cyberpunk 2077 won because they have Keanu.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
Because again, Cyberpunk is not Xbox exclusive. It's going to be coming out for the other platforms too.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, you bring Keanu on stage, you win. So good job, CD Projekt and Microsoft. So we're going to take a little bit of a break. We'll be back in about an hour or so, honestly. And we'll be back around 8 o'clock Eastern time, because we got to talk about our expectations for Bethesda's showcase that starts at 8:30 Eastern. So any last minute things you want to say on the Xbox conference? Or here, DST got one. What's everyone's top 3 games that we're most looking forward to from thanks to the Xbox conference?
I'll go first. Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk? No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. Cyberpunk, Outer Worlds, because I like the RPG elements of both of those. And I guess Gears 5. Like, I don't know, man. I'm gonna bring mine back down to 2 and just say those two. Those are the only two that I'm probably gonna play that I've talked about. Like, there's nothing else that happened that I was like, fuck yeah. Benny goes, low key, I'm disappointed with Xbox conference. I mean, they announced a couple of good things, but you know,
it was a good conference. That's all I really got.
What's your top 3 games?
My top 3 are in no specific order: Battletoads, the Phantasy Star Online 2, and honestly, it's Cyberpunk because I mean, I would say the Dragon Ball RPG, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, but not much. What?
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Oh. I just said Kakarot. I'm sorry.
Kakarot. I would say that one, but that's a honorable mention because I'm just waiting for more information on the combat stuff. But with Cyberpunk, we definitely didn't get much information there. But yeah, fucking Keanu. So Cyberpunk 2077. I'm there for Keanu. Pre-orders just went platinum. It went gold. It went platinum. It's going. What's better than platinum? I don't fucking know. Diamond. It's going everywhere. The only thing I was pissed off about is PSO2 coming out next year. I know it comes out next year. I don't want to wait. Denny, what's your top 3?
I gotta say Cyberpunk, of course. It's got to be top on the list there. But then I gotta say Forza Horizon, the Lego expansion thing.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't played Horizon to begin with, so it would be new to me regardless. But that would be my number 2, and then Phantasy Star has got to be number 3.
I might have to try this Phantasy Star game you guys keep on about.
It's so much fucking fun. So good. All right, so that's it for the Nerds of the Apocalypse Xbox 2019 briefing after show. We will see you guys in a couple of hours back here at 8 o'clock Eastern for our pre-show for the Bethesda Showcase. Be sure you go over to twitch.tv/E3 to check out all the games being shown off at the moment. And yeah, you guys take care. We'll see you guys in a few. Get some food. Food's nice.
Yeah, Raph finds at CB's Borderlands 2 stream time. Raph, I gotta interact with my wife and kids before I come back and spend another 3 hours on stream. I tell you what, Raph, I'll get Trex to play the Borderlands 2 stuff after the Bethesda stuff. Or before, during the 30 minutes, we can watch it.
Wait, what?
Okay, I promise. Yes, it's gonna happen. We'll make Trex do it. Okay.
I'm gonna play DCUO.
No, in the 30 from the 30 minutes before the stream starts that we're gonna be on. Start at 8:30. I mean, it's a short trailer. We can watch it.
Oh, the trailer. Watch the trailer. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll be back, guys. We love you. See you in a minute.